Come on in, fam. Come on in. No frills, no thrills. Just chill. Family, we need to have a porch talk about something we usually overlook. When we talk about what was taken from our ancestors, the names, the language, the spirituality, we often skip the most subtle theft of all, the theft of our time. On the plantations, our time was harvested like cotton, extracted to build empires that weren't ours. Even now, we still are punching clocks designed by Roman emperors and Gregorian monks, measuring our worth by a dollar and a deadline rather than by our breath and our brothers. It is time to scrape off the buildup, these external schedules, and get back into the rhythm that actually fits our soul. When people joke about color people time, they're usually missing the point. That's not laziness, it's a surviving ancestral echo. In our original way, time was about people and events, not just the ticking of a cold mechanical hand. To move towards peace, power, and joy. Shouts out there to Waikesa. We have to drop the weight of the Eurocentric calendar. We've been trying to dance to a beat that's out of sync with our internal metronome. Self-mastery starts when you stop letting an outside systems tell you what day it is and start deciding who you are within your own cycle. The Gye-Nyame Fractal Calendar isn't just a way to track days. It's a tool to cut the noise off the world, right? It's called fractal because the small reflects the large. It's elegant, mathematical, and rooted in the sacred number of 7. We have, all numbers are sacred, but 7. Study, rest, perfection, Gye-Nyame. We have 7 days, make a week, 7 weeks, make a cycle of 49 days, right? 7 weeks make a cycle, 7 cycles make a year. So that's 7 cubed, or 7 times 7 equals 343 days. This creates a year, 343 days. Now, the solar year is a bit longer, which leaves us with the remainder of 22, and on leap years, 23 days. We call this time the Great Pause or Kwanzaa season because it happens in December. So this year was around December 15th, right? And it extends all the way. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. So listen. So we know it started on about December 15th. This isn't vacation in the way the world defines it. This is Kwanzaa season, a time for deep reflection, communal celebration, and shedding the illusions of the past year. It's a spiritual reset. Our new year doesn't just pop up because the ball dropped in Times Square. It begins on the first Umoja. For those uninitiated, Unity, the first Umoja, or what y'all might call Monday, following the Great Pause. For example, the first Monday in January, the first Umoja in January. In 2026, for instance, we step into the new year on January the 5th, or we will step into it on January the 5th. It forces you to be present. You can't just sleepwalk through the calendar. You have to be conscious of it. While the calendar tracks the sun, the Nguzo Saba Narrative Map tracks the soul. In West African traditions, your name was often tied to the day you were born. We've reclaimed that. This isn't a horoscope. We aren't looking at the stars to tell us if we'll find money. This is a system for self-definition. When you know your day-born principle, you understand your natural learnings or your natural leanings. Are you a Kujichagulia? Self-determination, right? You might have an intense drive for independence. Instead of letting that manifest as isolation, you learn to harness it for the nation. We align our days with the principles and the colors of our journey. Umoja, y'all know it is Monday. It's unity and the color is purple. Kujichagulia, Y'all know it is Tuesday. For those uninitiated, self-determination, the color is indigo. Ujima is collective work. It's Wednesday, and the color is blue. Ujima, cooperative economics. It's Thursday, and the color is green. Nia is purpose, right? And the day of the week is Friday, and the color is yellow. Kaumba is creativity, and it is Saturday, and the color is orange. Imani is faith, and it's red. You notice that's Roy G. Biv upside down, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. When we greet each other with a great Ujima to you, we aren't just being polite. We are reinforcing a governance structure that belongs to us. We are shedding the false narratives of being minorities or employees and stepping into our roles as creators and builders. By changing our language, we change our reality. We stop acting like we're under surveillance by an outside system and start acting according to our own internal compass. It's our time, family. Let's take it back. Of course, you know I got a call to inaction. The river does not try to flow. It simply let go of the mountain. I've been using that for the whole pause, for the whole great pause. Listen, we live in a world that screams, do more, till we are hollow. But self-mastery is often found in what we leave behind. Today, don't look for a new task. Look for a burden to drop. Reflect on these questions. What urgent obligation on your current calendar is actually someone else's priority and not your purpose? 2, which digital distraction can you stop feeding today to reclaim 30 minutes of your own silence? 3, what false labels have you been carrying that you can choose to stop believing right now? Don't do more, just stop one thing that's weakening you. Ancestors will, guess what? Meet you in the silence. Yo, this brother Hatim with no frills and no thrills, and I hope that you got it. I hope that you understand. If you have any questions, hit me on whatever platform you're listening to me on. Inbox me, I don't care. Like, subscribe, share, help us build up our channel, because our channel will not grow organically. You know what I'm saying? Because the algorithm is against information like this. The algorithm is working against us. So the only way we grow is by you sharing. Also, family, get your own Nguzo Saba Narrative Map, right? Look in the link in the description. And I want to thank you for your time and your patience. And Brother Hatim is out.